Welcome filmmakers, fans, and friends to another cool episode of Indie Cinema Showcase. We're your hosts, Christina Carmona.
And I'm Nanda Luis Roman.
And today we're here at Fantasm Orlando. All of October we're going to be visiting some really spooky places, and this is one of them.
As you guys know, we're going to check out the convention floor, see what they have to offer, talk to a few folks, check out some of the costuming, and hopefully by the end of this episode, I won't end up dead somewhere, because we all know how my luck is with these kind of events.
Right. So why are we wasting time?
Wait, do you want me to die quickly?
Let's go. Aside from books and films and all around fun at the convention, you can find the coolest stuff or the creepiest, depending on where you look at it. Right now I'm at one of the vendors called the Creature Workshop, and I had to stop here because they had the best, most iconic toys, masks that you could find. Right above me, we've got Tokitina from the Twilight Zone, and I want to say that's Slappy. And this guy right here, when I was a kid, creeped me out. It's from the Creep Show, The Crate. So if you've never seen it, this is your chance. Watch it.
Hey guys, so I'm here with a man who really doesn't need any introductions. You've seen him in films from 3 from Hell, The Mandalorian, and one of my favorite shows, Game of Thrones, Mr. Richard Brake. Richard, welcome. Thank you for taking the time to chat with us today. So tell us, how was it being in these kind of legendary roles as Game of Thrones and The Mandalorian?
It was hard work in Game of Thrones, really hard work, because I had 6-hour makeup, then 2 hours to take it off, and worked 10 hours, so it was 18-hour days, never slept. I mean, it was brutal, but it was a great show to be a part of. Mandalorian honestly came out of nowhere. I was surprised they offered me the role. I was really grateful to be actually in the Star Wars universe. It was such a buzz. To be honest, when I first heard from my agent, I wasn't familiar with the show. It was way back. And I hadn't really seen season 1 at that point. And I thought he said the Mongolian. So I was like, oh, that sounds interesting. I guess it's some Russian history type thing. And then, of course, I found out it was Mandalorian, and it's the biggest show on TV. Right, so it was great. And it was a brilliant scene to be in. Bill Burr was amazing. So it was just a great.
So do you have any new projects that are coming up lately?
It's weird. I just did a movie called Bingo Hell that's coming out on Amazon Prime tonight.
Okay.
Good timing. Very cool independent film that is a vibe, but it's actually a Blumhouse Amazon production, and it's just it's a really cool new series of films. I think this is the second season of Welcome to Bloomhouse, and it's showcases particularly female directors, but some just amazing talent. It's been getting great reviews. Comes out tonight on October 1st on Amazon Prime. But and I play another crazy character in that. And then when I was doing interviews for that recently this week, and I kept thinking, what can I mention? Because they often ask this question, right? What have you got coming out? What are you working on? And I'm working on loads, but literally nothing I can talk about.
That's how it always. I think that's why we ask.
And then I'm like, actually, I can't talk about any of them.
Yeah.
So it's been great. I got a lot of stuff coming out, but that's already out tonight. Definitely check it out. It's fun.
There you have it.
Hey guys, I am here with the iconic Nick Castle. Nick, how are you doing?
I'm doing just fine, thank you.
So, how does it feel to be the man behind the mask? Can you tell us a little bit about how you got involved with that?
Oh, sure. It turns out that John Carpenter, the director and writer of Halloween, was a classmate of mine at the University of Southern California Film School. So when he was doing his movies, I would hang out on his sets and we would talk about movies all the time. And he said, well, why don't you be the character here? And so I said, what does that mean? He said, well, just walk around. Put on a mask and walk around, and then you'll be out on the set. Because I wanted to kind of see what it was like to be on a set and be a director, because that's what I wanted to be. So that's how it happened.
Wow, now did you expect it to be so iconic?
Absolutely not. I was just hoping John would get another job after this movie.
Can you tell us a little bit about The Last Starfighter?
Yes, The Last Starfighter was a movie I did released in 1984, and it was my second film as a director, and it was just quite fun. I met some of my long-lasting friends on it, which was really the most important thing for me ultimately, but also made a fun movie that a lot of people remember.
That's fantastic. So, our show is actually for filmmakers, made by filmmakers, and for fans of film and the like. So, anybody who's looking to become an actor or director, any words of advice?
Well, I can only advise what worked for me, which was going to a film school. The University of Southern California was known at the time, and known very well now, as one of the major film schools in the United States. And not only learning the craft was good, but two things I think were important. One, seeing a lot of retrospectives, really learning the history of motion pictures. That was really important. And two, making friends, which is exactly what I said before. John Carpenter was a friend of mine. A real good friend of mine was Dan O'Bannon, who wrote Alien, for instance. And Zemeckis came up, of course, Robert Zemeckis came up in the same class after me, and George Lucas right before me. So we had a good group of very talented people. But that happens, year after year now in film schools, and it's really a good spot to be.
Well, thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it.
Nice to meet you. Thanks.
You wouldn't believe who I just spoke to.
You wouldn't believe who I just spoke to.
Well, I know that somebody's selling a Tokitina, so I'm gonna head right over there.
All right, you check that out, and I'll meet you later over at the panels.
Sounds good.
Here at Fantasm Orlando, you have to look high and low for people in costume.
There's always more to Phantasm than meets the eye because they actually also have a haunted house. And if you know Nando and I, you know that we are haunted house theme park connoisseurs. So wherever there's some type of haunt, we're there.
So definitely, as soon as we found out that there was going to be one here at Phantasm Orlando, we made sure that we checked it out.
Yes. So we're about to take you to the Nightmare Chamber. I hope we come out in one piece.
I'm going to come out in one piece. I don't know about you. I just got to be faster than you, man.
Well, right, we're entering the Nightmare Chamber. All right, am I leading?
Yes.
All right.
I hear your footsteps. I always hear the footsteps. Oh, and the laughter.
Nope.
My son Cooper used to laugh. He was such a happy boy until the tricksters and the treat took it from me. Now you don't stand there looking for a treat. Well, I have a check for you. It requires 6 fingers, 6 toes, and 16. What comes next lies underneath.
You go first. You go first. You go first. I'm so gonna make her the sacrificial pawn.
What?
Nothing. Keep going. You're doing great. Fantastic.
Trick or treat! You smell like fresh blood.
I showered today.
Oh.
She's small like a child.
They will find you. This is what she did. She took the 6 toes in my bedroom. She did. 6 toes. 6 toes.
You want to take a nap?
Oh, God. Listen, I'm wearing sandals and they're talking about taking toes.
This is why you wear clothes.
I told you I would find you.
Oh, there's a ramp. There's a ramp. Go through. Go through.
No, I'm not going through by myself.
Come on through.
No.
Go ahead.
No,
No,
I'm
go ahead.
not going.
Go ahead. No, you're good. You're good. You're
No,
good.
I'm not good.
That's just a
That's
statue.
not
That's
right.
Can you get a shot? Can you get a shot over here? Like, you're good. You're good. Oh, Go through.
I can't?
Yeah.
You can't.
Right. No, it's not that way.
Wait, is it this way? That's so rude. That's so rude. He told me the wrong way.
We're sure.
That was so good.
All right, guys. We survived. That was actually very fun.
And I left with all my toes.
Lucky. We need to go back around through. Definitely, man. If you guys come out, oh man, that was so fun. That was so fun.
Yes, it's probably like one of the best little haunts. Yeah.
Listen, all you other theme parks, you got competition.
Watch
That's what
out.
I'm saying.
Watch out.
All right, let's go do this.
Hi, I'm Nick Castle, and you're watching Indie Cinema Showcase.
Hey guys, I'm here with Erica and Valerie from Four Horsemen Publication. Guys, thank you for taking the time to chat with us today. So tell us a little bit about your company and what you guys do.
Well, we started in January of 2020. What a way to bring in the pandemic. We're out of Tampa, and we're a new publishing house that's bringing in the publishing apocalypse. We've got over 30 authors, both local and worldwide. And we're trying to reinvent how publications are happening and bring publishers to the cons so authors' books can reach readers better.
Now, what caused you guys to come up with this kind of format, with this publication? What sparked that?
Mainly because if you talk to any author, they will tell you how terrible the publishing world is. It's just broken. And a lot of authors don't even get to see the light of day because they write in genres that don't fit into little boxes. So we decided that we were going to do something about that and brought about, I'd say about 20 years of experience going, we know how to market, we know how to brand, and we know how to get authors in front of the public that want to read them. So that's what made us decide to do that.
Now, not only are you guys a publication house, but you guys also do podcasts as well. Tell me a little bit about that.
Yes, Erica had the idea. I believe it was called
Critical Drinking. I actually started a book club for local authors, and then an author showed up to the first one, and I was like, okay, I'm not sure what the hell to do with this. And then an author showed up to the second one, and I was like, you know what, let's just interview authors about their books and writing experiences. And we used to do it at a wine bar in St. Petersburg, Florida, and then I decided, you know what, this is really funny, we should be recording this. So we're about 200 episodes into Drinking with Authors, and we've been very fortunate because we interview authors worldwide about their experiences, and you drink, so things kind of go left most of the time. But you get to know sort of the person behind the books you love.
Right. I mean, listen, anything that has to deal with wine and chatting is always going to end up being a good thing. Plus, it does help these authors get their name out there, even some of the ones that you don't realize are even out there writing books. So if any authors or anybody want to find more information about how to get any of these books, where can they go to?
any of the major retailers. We're everywhere the big guys are. Barnes & Noble, Amazon, Kobo. We're popping in and populating on websites like Target.com and Walmart.com even. So wherever you prefer to shop, we are in the process of getting an app out so people can connect with us later this year, next year. And then also...
they can go to our website.
Right? Yes.
That was so cute, Val. 4horsemanpublications.com, the number 4, Horseman Publications. Or they can go to drinkingwithauthors.com. And we're a podcast on both YouTube and everywhere you can find podcasts.
Awesome. Well, thank you, ladies, for taking the time to chat with us today. You guys, if you guys are into books or even podcasting with wine and chatting, definitely check them out.
Well, that's all the time we had for this epic episode of Indie Cinema Showcase. We hope you enjoyed this inside look at Fantasm Orlando.
I know we had a good time. If you guys are interested in coming out, definitely look them up online and check out what their events are for next year. You definitely don't want to miss that. But as of right now, as they say in the film industry, that's it for us. That's a wrap.
See you next time.
Wait, are you just gonna leave me here in the box by myself?
You're not alone.
Wait, what?